Currently, no one should be travelling internationally, and that in most cases it is against the law.
Well, the Health Secretary specifically mentioned people shouldn't be going for parties or long weekends in places like Paris or Dubai. But despite this, social media seems to be flooded with British influencers and celebrities soaking up the sun around the world.
Sheridan Mordew is a fitness blogger who travelled to Dubai at the start of January. Despite her area being in Tier 4 restrictions at the time, she claims she was able to travel as it was an essential work trip. 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 To provide sunny content for her followers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Alright fellas, welcome back. Today's video is about this influencer right here. This is Sheridan Mordew. So this girl is a fitness influencer on Instagram, I guess, with, just under 16,000 followers. I mean, I guess anybody could be an influencer nowadays. By this definition, me right here, I could be considered an influencer, I guess, with my garbage toilet humor bro videos for you guys to laugh at while you're taking a shit. It's just that easy in 2021, I suppose. Well, this influencer had the balls to go on the news and say that her trip to Dubai so that she could take Instagram pictures to inspire and motivate people was considered essential work during, the whole global pandemic thing, that old thing that everyone forgot about. Before we get into it, I just want to give video credit. This comes from a YouTuber known as Melly P, who covered it a couple of weeks back. I happened to see this video and I was like, I just know I gotta share this with the boys. So full credit to her. I've linked her original video below. Go check it out. And let's get into this because the delusion is real with this one. If you're new, make sure you subscribe right now or else you have a very high chance of having a small dick. Also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video.
Don't be a bitch.
So you can skip to the timestamp on your screen right now, but before we do that, if you're feeling patriotic, I'm gonna need you to stay here with me just for another moment. I came across this tweet on Twitter right here from a Findom goddess, our favorite people out there on the Bird app. It says, I bet all you pathetic losers wish this was you under my boots. And this chick tweets a video of her just stomping all over a dude with like combat boots on. Thought to myself, man, who the hell would ever enjoy this? So I quote tweeted it and I said, no. But I do wish that Call of Duty 2021 trailer would drop. Because let's face it, but that's what most of us are just waiting for at this point, okay? Black Ops Cold War, it's pretty shit, pretty boring. Every time I stream it on Twitch, y'all get mad at me. So I figured we could just, have a joke about it, have a laugh. But this is the Bird app. There's no such thing as a joke. And for that, I will have to ask you to please stand for the National Anthem.
Hose man, hose man, hose man, hose man, hose man, hose man, hose man.
Imagine not following me on Twitter for the clownery that goes on there. Couldn't be me.
Well, Sheridan joins us now live from Dubai this morning in the sunshine by a pool, something that the rest of us are just dreaming of at the moment. Sheridan, I mean, that really is the first question, isn't it? I mean, is this essential for you to do this in Dubai, where you are there, rather than here in England?
Before we hear the answer, I just want to point out the actual question was, is it actually essential for you to go to Dubai to be an Instagram trainer? That's the question she wants answered. We're going to see if she actually answers the question. Also, my preemptive answer is going to be, I'm just going to guess it's a no.
The reason that I come out to Dubai was purely for business. Like I said, I'm a personal trainer, so a lot of the gyms are closed. Everything was in tears. So basically, I took my online business over to Dubai, and now I do things to my apartment.
Zero answers to the question asked. Question, hey, is it actually essential for you to go to Dubai to do this job? Answer, well, everything closed down, so I actually just went over to Dubai to do my job. So was it essential or not? I mean, all she really says is that she's now doing it in her apartment over there, so my man steps up and says, okay, so?
A lot of the fitness stuff, this could be in your garage in Bolton. So you don't have to be in Dubai to do that. It looks like most of the fitness stuff is inside. But the glamour stuff that you post elsewhere is you in a bikini sitting on a sun lounger enjoying the sunshine.
I just love the complete savagery of this call out right here. He's like, okay, you do work in your apartment where all you have to do is have like a chair and go on Instagram Live, which can be done from basically anywhere in the world with an internet connection. Yet barely any of that whatsoever is on your Instagram feed. And we went through the Instagram feed, okay, right here. Not a whole lot of fitness, but definitely a whole lot of sitting around in the sunshine, drinking, partying, having fun. I mean, you guys know how it goes. Anything for likes, anything. What on earth could her defense to this possibly be? Watch.
Yeah. So a lot of the main reason was for my own self, mental health kind of thing. So obviously during the second lockdown, I was really struggling.
There is no way she's actually making this about her. The first reason was, oh, I gotta go there to train people on Instagram Live, okay? That argument fell apart. Now all of a sudden it's about her and her mental health. She's really making this about her here? I mean, at least be consistent about it. And then she just goes and rambles on and on about God knows what.
Being a motivator myself, obviously a lot of my clients depend on me to bring their motivation, to bring their happiness and all that. So as the third lockdown was coming in, obviously because I'm a business, because I'm a PT, I'm self-employed, I took the opportunity to think, right, well, my mental health suffering, what can I do? I need to motivate other people. I'm not going to start something new by just sitting in the house. And I had this idea and I could not be bothered. Like, I shouldn't really be saying it because obviously a lot of my clients look up to me being, you know, Mrs. Motivator, but with my own self-struggle.
This is truly the part where the delusion starts to set in. I'm telling you right now, guys, if I found myself in this situation, I would just have to be upfront and honest about it and be like, hey, I don't give a fuck about anything except myself. I'm selfish and I'm just gonna go out and do what I want. I'm just gonna go out and party. There's no reason to dance around being such an ass on the news, especially using mental health and trying to motivate other people and doing a job that you could do from basically anywhere in the world. The fact that she's even going on the news in the first place about that, like, you gotta have balls to do that, first of all, but then to just go up and lie about it and hide behind the veil of mental health. Hey, you guys know the rules of social media. Anything for free clout. Anything.
And I mean, you know, we've been talking about mental health on this program a lot and how throughout all of this, there's an extraordinary number of people that are suffering with their mental health. However, the rules on travel have nothing to do with mental health. It is purely based on work. That is the only reason you can go. And there are other influences, particularly fitness influences, that are managing to work from here in the UK. I mean, Joe Wicks, for one, I think is probably the best example of a trainer that is managing quite well.
I love how these newscasters are just hitting her with all these gotcha questions and gotcha statements, putting her on the spot here. She's like, hey, other people are doing this, no problem. You're probably just an ass. What do you have to say about that? So she does what most delusional people do and goes ahead and talks about something completely unrelated.
I had quite a few, well, actually quite a lot of messages of young girls who are saying, do you know what, like, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling depressed, like, I can't be able to get off the settee. And they were coming to me with their issues. I had one girl, bless her, she was saying how she couldn't find a way out. She didn't have an end date, like, she was really struggling.
Fellas, there's nothing more than I would like for this to not be true, but I know it is true. You know, I get messages like this too all the time about people that are going through some shit or whatever, but why is it that we gotta have people out there, like young girls, looking up to people like this? The influencer culture that we've allowed to happen over like the last 5 years or so, like, dude, Instagram, it's all just... it's awful, okay? It's regressive. We idolize the dumbest people in the world. People like this, people like Kylie Jenner starting a GoFundMe for a $60,000 surgery when you're worth like $1 billion and some change dollars. It's all just so stupid and irritating. I said a couple of months back, I said, please guys, stop making stupid people famous, please. If there is one single favor that you could do for me, let's say it's my last dying wish, this would be it right here, okay? Please, just listen to me. Stop making stupid people famous, please.
When I was struggling, I was thinking, well, I can't sit and swallow in my own pity, do you know what I mean? So my happiness, you know, if there was a loophole in the system where you can't go out for travel, and yes, I went out for travel, I'm doing business, I'm working from my room, I'm increasing people's mental health. And
do you think your pictures might add to people's mental health struggles? Because they'll be looking at those images and going, that's not available in my life. I can't do that. I'm sitting at home. I've got kids who are homeschooling. I'm trying to hold down a job.
Yeah.
I'm worried about money. Oh my God, look at this girl who's got everything in Dubai and she's not even meant to be there.
This is a great point made by the newscaster here. It is incredibly irritating to see stuff like this. I've seen it over the last year. I know you guys probably have too. Like where I live, man, lockdowns were pretty goddamn strict. But when you see stuff like this and you're just forced, like basically by the law at this point, because nothing's open, there's really nothing to go out and do. And then you just see some girl out there living it up on easy mode, you know? I mean, even when there's not lockdown and not pandemic going on, it's still irritating, dude. Like, influencers are annoying as fuck. Who actually likes watching these people? It just cultivates such a bad culture, and it's all fake. You know how it goes. Everything on social media is just a facade. People only post the highlights of their life and all that, so it's just in there. Like, it's gotta be making people's mental health worse, is what I'm trying to get at. Traveling is not a personality trait. I know a lot of people think that it is, but it's really not, okay? Anybody can buy plane tickets and go and get on it, but there's just something so goddamn irritating about people that have to put everything they do on social media. I don't know about y'all, but that could just simply never be me.
Have you felt guilty at any stage?
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like, quite a lot of the times, to be fair, but it's hard. It's tough because I've been torn between, do I post things? Do I not post things?
It's bad answer after bad answer here. I mean, come on. You can't really be out here trying to say that it's a struggle. It's a real problem in your life to choose whether or not to post pictures of you on vacation on Instagram for likes. Surely you cannot be saying such a thing. Please.
What's right? What's wrong? Do I show people what I'm up to? Do I not show people what I'm up to? But I follow quite a lot of influencers on Instagram, and a lot of people did polls. So they said, how would you guys feel about me posting my experience in Dubai? Yes or no? And the percentage-wise I was keeping an eye on was like 90% yes, do what you're doing, like,
but the thing is, you're sort of digging out your own argument there, unfortunately, because if you don't post, if you go to Dubai and you don't post, then there was absolutely no reason, an excuse for you to go in the first place.
I love this guy so much. He's just going savage on her, okay? Every time he's got the chance to hit her with a gotcha question, he does. And honestly, I aspire to be just like you, dude. I really do. We need more people out in the world putting these delusional people into the hot seat and making them squirm for an answer, trying to get out.
I'm just so jealous. I just want to feel the sun on my skin. That's all I want. I would love nothing more than to do that.
That was essential. What you posted there was essential.
All right, that's enough lost brain cells for today, guys. So what did you think? Did she present the argument well enough? Is she an essential worker? Is traveling across the world, going on vacation in tropical places, drinking, partying, posing next to expensive cars, is that all essential work if your job is to be an Instagram influencer? What a stupid thing we've allowed to happen, man. We just let it all happen. It's so annoying. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas will have much to say about this, and I look forward to reading your comments as always. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn on goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. A special thank you to my channel members as always for your extra support. It's very much appreciated. You guys are the true MVPs. Check out Defy merch down below. Use code 80SCOP for 20% off. That is still live, by the way. Also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, my second channel, all that stuff. The links to everything is down in the description. And I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas.